Okay, so we're going to be doing walking on the air. If you have not practiced it, you're going to want to pause the video and practice each line, however old you are. We're going to do the right hand only, and we're going to try to play the whole first page. So if you don't know the end of line 2, like let's look at line 2, measures 3 and 4. You've got some chords. So you have G, C, E, and then D and G, C and A, and then everybody go down one. Let's try that again. 2 beats for each one. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2. Okay? If you're having trouble with that, just do the first 2. 1, 2. And just practice that over and over. Okay? And you can pause the video. And then you'll practice the other ones over and over. The last measure. When you can do that part, if you already know everything else in the right hand, you can come back and try to play along with me. If you're stuck at the end of page 1, we'll work on that in a minute too. Okay? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like the beginning. That last line, the last 2 measures are a little tricky. Okay, if you were close, try again, and you can keep rewinding the video and try to play along with it. Don't give up. If you make one mistake, try to leave your hand up there and come in on a new spot. Let's try the last 2 measures of the line. I'm going to go really slow, okay? Let's do 1 measure. Measure 3, last line. 1, 2, 3, 4. So your hand is like this in a C chord, and then you're going to have to go like that, C and A flat. So the rhythm is bum, ba, da, da, da. Okay? And you can pause the video and practice that measure over and over. Then when you're ready with that one, we'll do the last measure. This one's kind of got a tricky rhythm. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and the top part is just C, D, C, D. It's just 2 notes, C, D, C, D. But you have to play the C and E down here and then jump up to that C. Okay, let's try it again, the whole first page. And if you make a mistake, don't give up. Keep your hand up there. Try to come in on the next line. And you can keep rewinding the video until you can play the whole first page right hand. 1, 2, here we go. Okay, now when we do the left hand, when we get to line 3, to make it easier right now, we're only going to play the first note in every measure on line 3 for the left hand. So it will be, play with me, ready, go. C, then it's B, C sharp, C. So we're just going to play the first note of each measure in the left hand, okay? Just to make it a little easy. The left hand for the beginning, C and G, let's try these chords. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, think ahead. Think where you're gonna move. 2, 3, 4. Oops. There we go. C, F, and A flat. Good. Okay? So then you can try your hands together on that one line. Ready, play. And then it's just a D in the left hand, D, F, and A, and your hands are real close together. Let's try hands together on this measure. Ready, go. Okay, then if you look at the next measure on line 2, the top note is F for the left hand, and a D. You're going to use a thumb on the F and a 2 on the D. If you want to take a pencil and write these finger numbers in, you can. And a pinky for the G. And if you look at second line, second measure for left hand, it's the same 2 chords. Rest, rest. Okay? So let's try to play that one hands together. Measure 2. Ready, go. That's it. Now let's try to play measures 1 and 2 together. So you have D minor chord. So you probably want to practice moving from this, move to this. Did you get there quick enough? So play this chord and hold it. When I say move, go. Yes. All right, if you're ready, let's try together. If you need to practice that, pause the video. Ready, play. Okay, let's try it again. 1, 2, ready, play. Okay, now let's do the chords. Then move, next one, ready, play. The left hand is just going down one. Get prepared and play the next one now. And then the left hand is playing a G and an F. Ready, go. Okay, so I would pause the video and practice this. Okay, when you're ready, we're going to do all of line 2 together. 1, 2, here we go. Okay, now we're on line 3. This is such a happy song. Every time I play this song, it just makes my day. Remember, on 3, we're just going to do one note in the left hand, the first note of every measure. Line 3. 1, 2, ready, play. Okay, if you need to rewind it, you can rewind and keep practicing. If I look at the last line, guess what? We already know the first 2 measures. We played them on line 2. So you already know that. Let's play that together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it's a little different. The left hand is the same, but the right hand's different. All right, let's try those 2 measures. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and you may need to rewind and play that with me 10 or 15 times until you get it, okay? But remember, the more times you do it, you will eventually get it. You just need to practice it a lot of times, right, to get it together. And you don't have to try to do too much in one day. Maybe this is enough for you in one day and you pause the video, and the next day you review that again, and maybe the third day you go on and learn a little more. Everybody's going to work at their own pace. If you're super motivated and you really want to keep going, then we'll keep going on the rest of the video, okay? So, but make sure you watch the whole video at one point. You just don't have to do the whole thing in one day. Okay, so we're going to look at the last two measures of line 1, okay? So I see staccato. Oh, I hit a wrong note. Oh, that's cute. So your left hand is playing C, F. Because if you didn't notice, the third measure of the left hand, there's a little bass clef right before it, because before we were in the right hand, we were with a treble clef in our left hand, but now it's a bass clef. So let's try this together. 1, 2, go, slow. So you can practice your left hand, C, F, and then move your hand down to C and G. Okay, I'm going to do it again, and you might need to turn the video off or pause it and practice this a bunch of times by yourself, and then you can try again with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, now if I can see this far, because I don't have the music right in front of me. I don't know if I can get a whole page at once. I think I'm going to go on to the second page. Okay, so the second page starts with right hand with a chord. It's an A minor chord. A, skip, and skip. All right, play that. Then we've got G, skip, and skip, but there's a sharp in front of the G. So you can just practice going. That's kind of interesting. And then your right hand goes down, E, A, and C. Hey, that's kind of like that pattern we just had on the other page. So let's try these two measures at the top of page 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, if you need to keep practicing that, you can. When you're ready, I'm going to go on to the next two measures. Measures 3 and 4 of line 1 on page 2. We've got C and G, 1 and 5. Then you're going to put your 2 down on the D and drop your thumb 1 to the B. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. And look at this, we already know this. That's from the other page when I said it's just C, D, C, D. So hey, there was a surprise repeated pattern in there I didn't know about. Let's try the whole line of the second page with just the right hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and you can keep playing that over and over until you get it. I'm going to go on to the next line. When you're ready, you can unpause the video. Okay, we have one more line, and then the rest we pretty much know. Okay, so this second line of page 2, your fingers are going to be 1, 3, and 5, G, C, and E. 1, 2, ready, play. 1, 2, G chord, move, back to G chord. Okay, practice those two measures over and over. If you're 12, play it 12 times. Even if you know it after 5, it doesn't hurt to keep playing something you know over and over. That's just going to make you remember it better. Okay, now we're going to try measures 3 and 4 of line 2. Ready? F sharp, C, E. you let go of the C fourth finger and go B. All right. Pause the video, practice that a bunch of times. When you turn the video back on, we're going to do all of the line. Okay, second line, page 2. 1, 2, play along. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, third finger. Then we already know the next line. Let's play it. Ready, go. It's just down an octave from where it was on the first page, and your left hand is just going to be, we're still going to play just the first note of each measure. Let's try it. 1, 2, ready, play. Okay, we're almost to the end, so you have worked really hard. Okay, this is familiar. The next line on measure 29. We already had that on the other page. Okay, so you should practice this whole line right hand, and I'm gonna, when you're ready, you're gonna try to play it all with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. It threw a little surprise in there on measure 3, so if you need to practice 3, measure 3, practice that a few times. Okay, and then we're going to do the last line, which I believe we've already played like every note on this line, so you should already know it. Last line of the song, right hand only. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and the top notes just E, G with the second finger, C. Okay, that was super. And remember, you just need to work on your chords in the left hand and add your left hand. I did some of the left hand with you. Let's go to maybe, let's see. We already did the chords in the beginning on line 2 for the left hand. And the last line, we did that, it's the same. So let's take a look. Maybe the only other part you might need help with is the last 2 lines of the song with the chords. So why don't I help you with that right now? And then that's a lot of work that you've done. So you can just pat yourself on the back for sticking with it. I know sometimes the videos are a little bit long and I make you do it 100 million times, but you'll be glad you did because you'll know it. This is a super cute song. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and play the last 2 lines left hand. So you can turn it off and practice it. Remember your sayings for bass clef lines, great big dogs fight animals, in case you need to figure out a note. Bass clef spaces, all cows eat grass. Then I will make a separate video with a cute little background and drums and stuff for it, okay? So that'll be separate after you put in all your hard work. Then you'll have like a reward video with this cute little thing. So, okay, so we're gonna start on the second page, and we're gonna do the last 2 lines. This is measure 29. I got a D minor chord. You might wanna practice your jump from this chord to the next chord because that's a little bit of a jump. And you're gonna go down to G on the bottom. G, second finger, D, thumb on F. All right, so if you need to turn the video off and practice, do that. If you're ready, try to play with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. that was a lot to keep up with. Your left hand's kind of doing a lot. That might be one of your more tricky spots in the song. You'll have to let me know which lines you thought were the trickiest. And then you can, once, practice a lot of this hands apart. And when you do put hands together, just do 2 measures at a time. The way to conquer something and learn it is to divide it in a small piece. That's why you're only going to practice, when I practiced with you on this video, a lot of times we only did 2 measures at once, right? Okay, so good luck with that. Keep up the hard work. Keep practicing. You're going to accomplish amazing things, and I will make you a cool background video. All right?